Hi, and welcome to the Chapel Hill 2022 bond presentation by Superintendent Lamond Dean. I'm Belen Casillas, the Communications Director for the district. Our video presentation consists of information about the bond process, tax impact, and voting information. We hope you'll find this helpful and share the facts within our community. This information can also be found on our website by visiting chapelhillisd.org/2022 bond. Here's Superintendent Lamond Dean.
The planning process began with the creation of our Long-Range Facility Planning Committee. In an effort to assess current facility needs and plan for the future, Chapel Hill ISD assembled a Long-Range Facility Planning Committee to review data, create and assess potential options, and make a recommendation on how to move forward with facility improvements in the district to the school board. The 50-member committee met 6 times from October of 21 until December of 21. The goal was to create a facilities master plan. That plan was presented to the school board in December of 21 by the Long-Range Facility Planning Committee. In January of 2022, the school board adopted the Long-Range Facility Plan to move forward with facilities improvements in the district. The guiding principles of the Long-Range Facility Plan was to provide flexibility and adaptability for the academies of Chapel Hill to grow, to provide improved safety, security, and accessibility at all Chapel Hill ISD facilities, to provide facilities that serve multiple purposes at all campuses, and to provide equity across all facilities in the district. The Board of Trustees took the project recommendations from the committee and voted to call a bond election for May of 2022. The bond package is composed of 2 propositions targeting all 5 schools and our operations facility. By law, propositions that are educational in nature must be on one proposition, and projects that are non-educational must be on another. Proposition A's planned projects is to build a new junior high. The estimated cost, $56.6 million. To build a new operations facility, the estimated cost, $6.4 million. To build a new career and technology education facility, the estimated cost, $27 million. To improve the safety and security at Kissam Intermediate School, the estimated cost, $2.6 million. To build 6 new classrooms at Wise Elementary and improve safety and security at the entrance, $6.1 million is the estimated cost. At Jackson Elementary, build 6 new classrooms, renovating the gyms to improve its capacity. The estimated cost is $5.9 million. There's one project for Proposition B. The planned project is to construct a new multi-purpose facility. The estimated cost is $12.1 million. The total cost for Propositions A and Proposition B is estimated at $125,240,000. Here's an informational video showcasing the proposed projects featured in the Chapel Hill ISD 2022 bond.
Chapel Hill Junior High has been a part of the Chapel Hill community since 1974. Additions were added in 1981, 1987, and 2010. The 113,000 square foot building houses 7th and 8th grade students and has a max capacity of 833. The proposed plan is to relocate the junior high school to its own campus with adequate acreage, circulation, access, and facilities. Located on approximately 37 acres at 3102 East 5th Street, the proposed plan includes academic classrooms, science and computer labs, music rooms, rehearsal halls, gymnasium with practice gym, weight room, and dressing rooms to accommodate Chapel Hill students. Chapel Hill Operations Facility. Built in 1977, the current operations facility accommodates the transportation and maintenance departments. The proposed plan would build a new operations facility and relocate the following departments to the new facility: transportation, maintenance, child nutrition, grounds, shipping and receiving. The new facility would include offices, shops, warehousing, fueling, bus wash, and parking. Built in 1966 and added to in 1975 and 1985, the almost 60,000 square foot Career and Technology Education Center currently serves as home to the campus trade and career-ready programs, including the special education program. The proposed plan would replace the 56-year-old facility with improved classrooms and shops for our CTE programs. The current CTE facility sits across from the high school. Every 45 minutes, CTE students must cross Bulldog Drive and avoid traffic, a major safety issue. The new CTE facility would connect to the high school and would eliminate this safety concern. Located between the back of the high school and the junior high field, the proposal would improve safety and security for our CTE students and provide flexibility and adaptability for the academies of Chapel Hill to grow. The Career and Technology Education Center is made up of 14 programs of study, recognized by the Texas Education Agency, leading to certified and career-ready graduates in many fields. Kissam Intermediate. Kissam Intermediate School was built in 1994 and currently serves 4th, 5th, and 6th grade students. The proposed plan would relocate the current library for the construction of an entrance with safety and security features, build an entry canopy with a new parent pickup driveway featuring an improved traffic flow and parking areas, along with renovating administrative offices with updated safety and security features. Wise Elementary. The original campus building was built in 1985, followed by the gym in 1987, and an addition in 2008. The campus houses pre-K through 3rd grade with a current student capacity of 693. Parts of the proposed project would include building 6 new classrooms connecting the main building to enhance the safety and security of the campus, renovate the gym and expand its capacity and upgrade student restrooms, office, and storage, renovate the school entrance and administrative offices with a secure entryway and waiting area. Jackson Elementary was built in 1960 with many renovations over the years. The 77,000 square foot building has a student capacity of 576 students. The master plan would build 6 new classrooms connecting to the main building to enhance the safety and security of the campus, renovate the gymnasium to expand its capacity, and upgrade student restrooms, office, and storage. Located between Bulldog Stadium and the high school parking lot, the Multipurpose Activity Center is designed with a 57,000 square foot indoor field and would provide accessibility for district programs to use. The proposed plan would accommodate the continued growth in extracurricular activities, band, drill team, cheer, and would accommodate over 500 student athletes including football, softball, baseball, soccer, and track and field. For more information about the bond propositions, visit chapelhillisd.org/2022bond.
Next, we will look at our tax rate. Our taxes are broken into 2 categories. M&O, or Maintenance and Operating Tax Rate, is set at 0.989. It takes care of our daily operations, such as teacher salaries, utilities, transportation, and other things. The other tax rate is INS tax rate, or Interest and Sinking, which takes care of our debt. That tax rate is set at 11 cents for Chapel Hill ISD. That debt takes care of capital improvements, land purchases, renovations, etc. The INS tax rate, or Interest and Sinking, again is our debt service. It is used to repay debt. It can only be used if Chapel Hill ISD receives voter approval via a bond election. The INS tax rate cannot exceed 50 cents per $100 valuation. Chapel Hill ISD has reduced its overall tax rate by 13 cents since 2018. The current total tax rate is $1.10. That $1.10 tax rate is the lowest tax rate in surrounding districts. Next, we would talk about the tax impact if the bond is passed. The total estimated cost for the proposed bond projects is $125,240,000 and could increase the tax rate by a maximum of 34.82 cents. So, as an example, for a home valued at $100,000, the increase to the taxes with the successful passage of the bond would be $192.42 per year or $16.04 per month. For that same home valued at $100,000, the itemized proposition increase would be as follows. Proposition A would increase those taxes per month $14.48. Proposition B would increase the taxes $1.56 per month. Collectively, if both propositions are passed, the home that is valued at $100,000 would increase the taxes $16.04 per month. There is no tax increase with the successful passage of the bond for homeowners 65 years and older. These values are based upon the projected passage of a new $40,000 homestead exemption. So what are our next steps? We encourage everyone to look at our 2022 bond website for all the facts and information related to the bond. Next, we encourage everyone who resides within the boundaries of Chapel Hill ISD to check and see if you're a qualified and registered voter. You can check your voter registration status by scanning the QR code on the screen. Early voting begins April 25th and runs through May 3rd. Election Day is Saturday, May 7th, 2022 from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Locations for election sites for both early voting and Election Day can be found on the Smith County voting registration location. View your screen for the Proposition A and Proposition B language you will see on the ballot.
You have just watched the Chapel Hill ISD 2022 bond presentation by our Superintendent Lamond Dean.